And wait for it, 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 wait for it. Can we be heard? That's what we've got to find out. Can we be heard indeed? Wait for it, and yes, we can be heard. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Extreme Improv XStreamed World Championship Grand Finale 2023. So, audience, we have made it. This has been a journey that has gone across a couple of weeks. 60 performers started. Tonight, we will find out who is the one. The one who will be the 2023 Extreme Improv XStreamed World Champion. Now, on the show tonight, we have the cream of the crop, the performers who have made it through the mountains, made it through the oceans, the deserts, the hills, and through Zoom to bring you some improv comedy gold. Now, audience, first things first, let me direct your eyes down to the bottom of the screen. There you will see the suggestion box. Currently in the suggestion box, it says support the show. Subscribe at www.youtube.com/extreme improv. Now, be a good old pal and smash that subscribe button. Now, audience, once you're done smashing that subscribe button, I'm going to change what we're looking for in the suggestion box, and we will need suggestions of random words. We're going to need some suggestions of random words, and we're going to use them to inspire our opening game. And audience, throughout the show, there's going to be lots of opportunities for you to vote on which performer you thought did really well in particular games. And then at the end of the show, we will have the big vote, which is like the golden snitch that will decide who is our world champion. Whilst we wait for all these suggestions to come through, let's meet tonight's performers, starting with Dave. Say hello to the people.
Hello to the people. I'm Dave MC here in Paris, France. Good luck to everyone on the show. Let's have some fun.
Woo! And speaking of people who are all about fun, say hello to the people. George.
Hello, and mabuhay from Manila, Philippines.
Yes. And that doesn't give me very much in terms of a segue, because no one else is here from the Philippines. But Bob, you are here, and there is a burger thing behind you.
I am ready to serve up burgers and comedy. My name is Bob Bedore from Salt Lake City, Utah. And just tell me what your order is. I'll make it for you.
Okay, so to tell you what the order of the day is Nisha.
Hey guys, I'm Nisha from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. So good to be playing with you guys.
Yes, and someone who it is good to be playing with everyone here tonight is Deirdre. Say hello to the people.
Hello, people. I love everyone here in a platonic way.
And someone who probably either loves everyone in a different way or can't stand them, I'm not quite sure. Robbie Knuckles, say hello to the people.
Hello, everybody. My name is Rob from Southern California, and this show's going to be fun, but I'm mainly here to establish an alibi.
Okay, and someone who is everyone's alibi is Ruth. Say hello to the people.
Oh, hello, everyone. I'm a bit croaky today, but I got to drop a big name now. It's because I was out last night seeing Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, live, really. I was there. He was there.
Well,
He saw you.
Now, whenever I see this next person, I always think they want to get to the chopper. Corey Birch, say hello to the people.
Oh, it's me, Corbart, I'm from Canada, actually, there, folks. Good to see you there. This is how we really genuinely talk here in Canada. My friend Jessica can attest to that. I just did a show here, Good News London, right here on this very channel. It was adored by tens of people. But yeah, it's good.
Don't exaggerate, Corey. Now, here's the thing. Speaking of people from Canada, Capel Fave, say hello to the people.
Yes, it is the land of icebergs and polar bears. No, it's actually the land of leopards, elephants, and crocodiles. It is Sri Lanka. I'm from there. My name is Kapil Dev. I've been clawed, I've been jabbed, and it is brother against brother, sister against sister, tune against tune. It's comedy Armageddon. Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Yes, we are literally in the Thunderdome. And speaking of Capel Fave's sister, Jessica, say hello to the people.
Hello to the people. I'm Jessica. I normally live in Canada, but right now I live in a Walmart parking lot in Minnesota.
Yes,
Hello!
there we go. And speaking of the proprietor of that establishment, Denise, say hello to the people.
Hello, everyone. I'm actually in Cleveland, Ohio, but I do own the Walmart in which Jessica has been squatting lately.
Yes, now with this audience, it is the grand finale time. There are going to be some games that are familiar. There are going to be some games that are not familiar. So, we are going to really mix things up as we will determine who is tonight's world champion. I'm going to take a very quick look at the chat. And Katie says, Jessica lives the coolest life. And then let's see if we've got anything. Is that how we talk, eh? Says Katie again. Katie's giving us the best comments. Katie's winning so far. Jennifer Prescott on YouTube says, random words, and then gives us some, because I did ask for random words. Vega Man says, all the platonic love. Alexander says, Capel Fave K! Right, and anything else? Ooh, I would love a fancy burger, says Katie. See, Katie's winning all of the comments, all right. Best of luck, Capel Fave says, Roxy. And I'm not going to scroll back any further. Oh, well. Scott says, good luck, Kirby, Denise, and Jessica. And best of luck to everyone, says Tom. Love mom/mom. Okay. Now we're gonna go on. Hello and good luck to everyone, says Jane. No sound, says Dawna. No, that's okay. That was much earlier. I fixed it. Don't worry. So anyway, our opening game is going to be, as it usually is, a round of verbatim, and there will be 3 performers in this at a time. 3. Right, and then someone might do something else again. And then we're going to throw in a twist. So anyway, let's roll the dice to see who's going to start. We're going to have Denise. We are going to have George. And we're going to have Deirdre. Denise, George, and Deirdre. Let's get you on spotlight. Here we see George. Here we've got Denise. And let's find Deirdre. There you are. So you guys are going to create a scene. And it's going to be inspired by a ransom, and you will have 45 seconds to create the scene. Take it away.
Give me back my French bulldog.
But he is French. He stays with me just for the accent, of course.
You know how much that would cost you, don't you?
Something francs, of course.
I paid you the money in my Monopoly dollars, as many as I had. I want my dog back. It does not have a passport.
But you owe me 2 croissants and 1 scone, lemon.
We told you we don't just need cash, but we need the Eiffel Tower as well.
Okay, can you not make this out of dough?
And that is time. Well done. So let's remove those spotlights there, and we're going to get another 3 performers. Next up, we are going to have Capel Fave. We are going to have Bob, and we are going to have Ruth. Cap, Bob, and Ruth. Let's get you on spotlight here. Here we see Bob. Here we see Capel Fave. And let's find Ruth. You're going to have 45 seconds to attempt to recreate the original scene as precisely as you can. And here you go.
Leave out my dog.
Oh, you lost your dog there.
But it is French. It must stay with me, no? Is it a French bulldog?
I think so, but I think we Germans need the dog as well.
No, it's my dog. And you all have as much money as you want for my dog. My Monopoly money is good anywhere.
But we must accept the francs.
We only accept. What do Germans accept? Hot from Paris. I will take that.
You don't even want the marks? For goodness sakes, you don't even know what your own currency is.
Have you been to German? Everything is confusing.
We would accept the croissants.
Oh, croissant and a little bit of French
And
toast.
that is time, well done. So now, let's remove those spotlights. Let's see, next up, we are going to have Jessica, Rob, and Nisha. Jessica, Rob, and Nisha, let's get you on spotlight. Here we see Nisha. Let's find the others. Where are you guys? Here we find Rob, and let's find Jessica. There you are. So you're going to have 45 seconds to attempt to recreate Cap, Ruth, and Bob's recreation of Deirdre, George, and Denise's original scene. And here you go.
Give me back my dog!
It is not your dog.
It's not?
What?
Whose dog is it?
It's mine. But we must go to the Eiffel Tower, and only there we can get it.
Yes, I stole her dog, not your dog.
Well, I'm still gonna need some money, so I don't care whose dog it is. Give me all your currency.
It can pay you in
Okay,
croissants.
I also take bribes of croissants and French toast.
Now you're speaking right up my alley.
You must wrestle them from the dog first.
And that is time. That is time. So once again, we're going to remove the spotlights. Audience, as always, we're going to take this full circle. In a second, we are going to have Deirdre, George, and Denise, who will have 45 seconds to attempt to recreate Nisha, Rob, and Jessica's recreation of Cap, Ruth, and Bob's recreation of their original scene. So let's get onto Spotlight. Let's find Denise. There you are. And let's find where the others are. Deirdre, I can see you at the top of the screen. And let's find where George is. And your time starts now.
Give me back my dog.
I don't know where your dog is.
It's not your dog. I'm no longer having an accent, but I'm still French lineage. He belongs with me.
So you want
Well,
a bribe?
I think your dog is at the Eiffel Tower. That's where it is.
The dog's at the Eiffel Tower, but what will it take to get him back? Will you take croissants? Will you take French toast? Wait a minute, is French toast really French? I've always wondered that.
You know, croissants are a currency now. Maybe you can make them into an Eiffel Tower and we can negotiate.
Or
I might
maybe I could just...
And that is time. That is time. So, well done, well done. So, audience, it is now going to be the first voting time of the show. I will tell you which trio was which, and then you vote for which trio you liked. Kind of makes sense, I didn't say it clearly. So, either you're voting for Deirdre, George, and Denise, but remember their original performance is not up for scrutiny here. It's all about who did the best recreation. For Rob, Nisha, and Jessica, or Cap, Ruth, and Bob. So, once again, either Deirdre, George, and Denise, Bob, Nisha, and Jessica, or Cap, Ruth, and Bob. Put your votes into the comment section, and we're going to go straight on to our next challenge. So, give me a quick wave if you won in that last one. Okay, so we have Corey, we have Dave, and then I'm going to roll the dice and get one of you other people at random who will have a slight twist in it. So, let's see. We're going to start with Corey. Let's get you on the screen here. You are going to create a 30-second dramatic monologue on the theme of fabulous, be inspired by the word fabulous, and your time starts now.
Well, honey, I gotta say, I don't think that you are right for our agency here. You know, what we're looking for there, sweetheart, is somebody real fabulous, you know, and I'm trying to say there, and you just do not have it there, sweetheart. What you have is fabulish, close, not quite what we're looking for there. Okay there.
And that is time. That is time. Well done there, Corey. So now we're going to come to Dave, but we're going to throw in a slight twist here. Dave, you are going to have to do a recreation of Corey, but as if it is being played by Jack Nicholson. And your time starts now.
Nice.
You can't handle the truth because you're not fabulous. You see, it's always fabula me or fabu them, but you're not fabulous. You see.
And that is time. That is time. So now I'm going to roll a dice and get one of the performers at random. And it's going to be number 7. That's Deirdre. Deirdre, you're now going to have to recreate Dave's recreation of Corey. But once again, we're going to throw in a curveball. You're going to have to do the recreation of Corey's original monologue, which was done by Dave as if he was Jack Nicholson, done by you as if you were former British Prime Minister Boris Johnson. And your time starts now.
I'm like Donald Trump, but English. I forgot to bleach my hair long enough to make it white. And lots of people hate me because I remind them of Trump and I didn't leave the volume on my hair long enough.
And that is time. That is time. So now we're going to bring things full circle. We're going to come back to Corey. So Corey, in a moment, you're going to have to recreate Deirdre's recreation as if she was Boris Johnson, recreating Dave's recreation as if he was Jack Nicholson of your original performance, but you're going to have to do it all as if you were being played by Princess Diana. And your time starts now.
Hello there, it's me, Princess Diana. This is how I talked. What a tragedy. Look, you're not quite fabulous. And my name is technically Boris Johnson, I believe. And also Jack Nicholson. Here's Johnny. But also I'm Boris Johnson and my hair dye job is real bad and real shit neighbor.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. So audience, once again, it's voting time. Who would you give the point to there? Would it be Corey? Would it be Deirdre? Or would it be Dave? Put your votes into the comment section and we are going to move on to our next challenge. Our next challenge is going to be the banned letter game. The banned letter game, and the way this works is that there will be 2 performers in our scene at any one time, and they will perform a scene where they're not allowed to say any words that contain what we pre-establish is a banned letter. If they say any words that contain the banned letter, they're eliminated from the game. If they hesitate, they're eliminated from the game, and if they have what we deem to be a circular conversation, they are in fact eliminated from the game. Now, they're going to be in the scene for up to 90 seconds, and for every 30 seconds they stay in it, they'll get a bonus point. So, let's roll a dice to see who's going to go first. And we're going to start with Bob, and we are going to have Jessica. Bob and Jessica, you're going to be in this. Just before we get started on this, audience, I'm going to change what we're looking for in the suggestion box. Could you now give us some suggestions of famous movies? Give us some suggestions of famous films, and we're going to use them for our next game. Okay, so let's just mark that you guys started here. Where's Bob? There it is. And the banned letter is the letter N. Cannot say any words that contain the letter N, and your time starts now.
So
maybe we could try. Sue me.
Oh, no, wait, Jesus, I didn't even pick up on that. Right, okay, Bob, we're going to tag you out there. So, next in, we're going to have Rob. And your time continues now.
Sue me. Sue me is what she said to me.
Why? What did you do?
I I was outside and nope.
Oh, and
Oh, yes.
I said and.
Okay. Right, so let's tag you out there, Jessica. Next in will be, who have we got here? Denise. And continue.
I will go to court over this.
Good idea.
Will you be my lawyer?
How much will you pay me?
I'll pay you the Eiffel Tower as baked goods. I heard that works here.
Freeze.
Is that yours?
Freeze. I'm going to add in a second banned letter. The second banned letter is the letter V. N and V are banned. Continue.
What is the case specifically?
We're trying to get back a dog.
Oh, hang on. Trying. You're right. Okay.
Oh, there's an N. Curses.
Okay, so Denise, we will tag you out there. George, you are in. And continue.
This is difficult.
How so?
The case.
It's pretty cut and dry. Damn it.
Oh, yes, you know
I
what
said
you
N.
did. Right, we will tag you out there, Rob. Okay, give me a wave if you haven't been in yet, because I'm losing track already. Capithave, you are in. And continue.
Split up.
Judge says, be here early.
Do it, please.
I will. Don't be late.
Wife is horrible.
Yes, I agree.
So?
The best thing to do is divorce.
Oh, thing. You're right. Oh, well done. Okay, we will tag you out there, George. And who hasn't been in? Give me a wave. Okay, Ruth, I see. So, in you go, and your time continues now.
What are we here for?
Wait. Split up.
You split up with me.
Me, you, separate.
Why?
Freeze! We're going to find out when we ban another letter. The third letter to be banned, oh shit, it's the letter S. The letter S. N, V, and S are banned. We're not going to ban any more. Keep going.
Cope.
What?
What?
Cope.
Oh, how?
Better future.
For me?
Both.
How?
Cap, you have definitely reached your time. I should have tagged you out a few seconds ago. Right, who hasn't been in? Nisha, I saw you wave earlier. Nisha, you are in, and your time starts now.
Hey.
Hi there.
Tell me.
My hubby.
Yeah.
He had to go.
And?
Oh. That weird.
Yeah.
He told me no.
Oh, and you knew exactly what you did. We'll tag you out there, Nisha. Give me a wave if you have not been in. Give me a wave, Dave. I see you. And continue.
Hello.
Hi. Glad you're here.
Me too.
You're fab.
Oh, you.
Yeah.
Why?
Help me.
What wrong?
Oh, Ruth, we're going to tag you out there. Well done. Well, you didn't go wrong. I'm just tagging you out. Okay, someone else. Has anyone not been in? Give me a wave. Give me a wave. It might be that you're at the top of the screen. Corey. And in you go and continue.
Where do you get off?
The train.
Rain.
Yeah.
Train. Oh, has anyone not been in? Anyone out loud? Anyone out loud? Deirdre. Okay. And go for it. Continue.
Who do you think you are?
Think.
Oh, think. Right, okay. Anyone else not been in? Anyone else not been in? Say it out loud because I can't see everyone. Deirdre, you've just come in, so I'm going to join you just to keep give you opportunity for your time. And continue. Hi!
Papa Roach.
Yeah! I heard that.
Fuck.
Elaborate.
Sex.
Sex? It has an S. Okay, and good. And scene. Well done. Thank God, because I had no idea what letters were banned or what the scene was about. Right, now. So, let's see. We're going to go on to our next challenge. Audience, I asked you for suggestions of famous films. We're going to use them now. Let's see. Just before we continue on, audience, could you give us suggestions of professions? Give us suggestions of professions, and we're going to use them for an upcoming game. But for now, there are going to be 3 performers in a 1-minute remake. 3 performers in a 1-minute remake. So let's roll the dice. I'm going to use the traditional kind of dice, guys, just because I can do it quicker. Right. Okay. So we're going to have George. We're going to have Corey, and we are going to have Rob. George, Corey, and Rob. Let's get you onto Spotlight here. Here we see George. Here's Corey.
Man.
Let's find Rob. So you guys are going to do a 1-minute remake of There's Something About Mary. There's Something About Mary. In 1 minute, take it away.
It's so hard.
What?
This thing on my hair got stuck.
What kind of gel did you use?
Knock, knock, knock. I need to use the washroom. Is anybody in the washroom?
Is it the Franks or the beans? Did you lose the Franks or the beans, son?
I think it's a combination of both.
Franks and beans. Hi. Mary, would you go out with me, please? We've been best friends forever, and I deliver pizzas.
What's going on in that washroom? I need to use it.
Franks and beans. Franks and beans.
This look is very attractive.
What the hell's Brett Favre doing here?
Hey, it's me, Brett Favre. I'm a football player, I believe.
And that is time. That is time. Wow, awesome stuff. It was like you did. It was like you did the whole thing with just the side characters. Now, we're going to go on to have next. So we're going to have Dave, Nisha, and Deirdre next. I rolled the dice during that one just so we can get ahead of it, because I lose track. Right, so let's see. Dave. I can't even find people now. So let's see.
I'm over here.
Oh, that clears her up. So let's see who else we've got. Nisha and Deirdre. Let's find a movie for you. Could you make Encanto? And here you go.
Mirabelle, this candle will give us miracles.
Thank you. I need that so much.
Nobody talks about me, 'cause I live in the wall.
Shut up, Bruno! Mirabelle, the best way you can help the family is Leave the family, because you have no gift.
Oh, I shall go on a journey far, far away to find meaning.
Tell me what it was. I am still alive.
Bruno, I wish you were here.
I am here. Please listen.
I am Bruno's friend, Hernando.
Fernando.
Bruno's friend, Fernando, will you help me?
What about me? I am your family.
Oh, Bruno, I shall follow you no matter where you go.
The house is falling on us.
Ah!
And that is time! That is time. Oh, I love the grim ending version. Now, let's have a look. Next up, so we're going to have a 2 and a 3. Let's see. Our 3 is going to be Ruth, Denise, and Jessica. Ruth, Denise, and Jessica. Let's find Jessica. Let's put you on Spotlight. There's Ruth, and I can already see Denise up there. Nice and simples. And let's find a movie for you. Could you give us Spice World, as suggested by Katie? Spice World. And your time starts now.
Come on, let's go! In the double-decker bus.
Let's get in the bus. I want to find my husband. He's playing soccer, I believe, or something like that.
Oh, Victoria, you're so posh. You shouldn't be with a Bexy guy.
Yeah, baby, you're right. You guys need to be more sporty like me.
Yeah, but he's very hot, and so am I.
Yeah, but where's the spice gone?
I have some cumin.
I think you might be mistaking me there.
I was thinking maybe like hot sauce?
Hot sauce, because we're also hot.
Oh, we are. And we all get to number 1.
I know. And maybe we'll even sing a song eventually. I don't know.
Well, with your accent, I think we should.
And that is time. That is time. Amazing. Love it. Okay, so audience, we have one more 1-minute remake, and then it will be voting time on who you felt gave the most Oscar-worthy performance. Don't vote yet till I read the nominees. But let's have a look. And also, audience, just give us comments. Just give us comments. They're good. Gerald earlier said that Brett Favre, I don't know how it's pronounced, is looking for money for building in his alma mater. So there you go. Dev Orion said, I'm confused. So am I, just trying to read Dev Orion. But it's because there's, like, I'm terrible at reading names. I butcher them all. Like Brett Favre. How is it pronounced?
Favre.
Yeah, I still don't know. Right, anyway, now let's have a look. We are going to go on to our next game. And our next... Oh, no, we're not. The last one. Who hasn't had a go? I forgot. Cap or Faye, you've not had a go. And is it just Cap? Cap and Bob. Has everyone else had a go? Okay, so Cap and... Oh, no, Bob.
Sorry, Bob.
Yes, Bob is Cap. Finally, right. You know.
Let's see. Could you give us a 1-minute remake of... Let's see. Could you give us... Ooh, which one? There was a good one up here. Give us Gremlins 2, the new batch. Gremlins 2, the new batch. And your time starts now.
Did
you do it again?
Yes, we have to do it again. I know we're on a plane, but, you know, we had Gremlins, but we just don't... The department never actually gave us any defenses.
Are you milking a cow? What are you doing?
I'm flying a plane with no autopilot. Help me, co-pilot.
Oh, we're doing Gremlins on a plane. All right, now listen here. I'm gonna make sure we get all the water bottles out of here because we're not gonna get them wet on this plane, okay? And then
Hello, sir. Hello. Would you be open your windshield for a moment?
There's someone on the wing of this plane.
Could be the next flight. You know, maybe he's out of gas or something. Just ask who it is.
You gotta believe me. There are gremlins on the wing of this plane. It's an obscure holiday, which my girlfriend is gonna, have a traumatic event about.
I have a news about your girlfriend, actually.
And that is time. That is time. Wow. That was one of my favourite instances of where they did the wrong movie. But you did do something. There is a book called Gremlins, which was then used to inspire the Twilight Zone episode story, which you were both clearly doing. So they... Oh my god, Dave has a
Gremlins need
gizmo.
to have a plane, okay?
Hang on. Dave has a gizmo. It's this gremlin we're talking about. Can we get Gizmo? He's a mogwai. There we go.
Right, yeah. Not quite a gremlin, as a mogwai, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You are muted, Dave. No, don't pour water on it. And so, look, a lot of these time zones are after midnight, so it's just havoc. So anyway, now
wet-ass gremlin.
We're going to go on to our... No, we're not. Right, audience. The nominees are... Who do you vote for the most Oscar-worthy performance? We just had...
Oh, boy.
We had Bob and Capelfave doing Gremlins 3, The Wrong Batch. We had Ruth, Denise, and Jessica doing Spice World. We had Dave, Nisha, and Deirdre doing Encanto. And we had Rob, Corey, and George doing There's Something About Mary. So who are you voting for? There's Something About Mary, Encanto, Spice World, or Gremlins 2, The New Batch. Put your votes into the comment section, and I will tally them up as we go onwards. For now, though, audience, and there's a load of you watching, and you're giving us lots of comments. Alexander says, Capelfave, you are so good. So, yeah, just give nice comments. We'll read them out earlier. Earlier, Assad Khan said, I don't know if I can spot it now, he said, spoiler warning, George is going to win. So there is support in the audience for performers everywhere. Show that support. We'll read it out periodically. Now, we are going to go on to a joke-telling game. We're going to have a couple of joke-telling games, actually. And the first of which is going to be at the gym. So, why was the blank at the gym followed by your punchline? Why was the blank at the gym followed by your punchline? Let's get a profession as suggested by the audience. And audience, give us some jokes and we will read them out as the show goes on. And let's have a look. Katie said earlier, I'm not sure which movie it was. It's like watching the movie. It was like that for all of them. So, where's our professions? Scrolling up. Let's go with why was the psychologist at the gym? Why was the psychologist at the gym? If you have a joke, give a wave. Rob.
Why was the psychologist at the gym? He was trying to make his stomach shrink.
Ah, Dave.
Why was the psychologist at the gym? He had things to work through.
Ah, Nisha.
Why was the psychologist at the gym? Because he wanted a mental workout.
Ah, Jessica.
Why was the psychologist at the gym? Because he needed to get up off that couch.
Deirdre.
Why was the psychologist at the gym? Because he told himself to walk it out.
Bob.
Why was the psychologist at the gym? Because he was dealing with heavy baggage.
Cap.
Why was the psychologist at the gym? Well, he was doing cranial skull crushers.
Okay. Rob.
Why was the psychologist at the gym? Because he had to work out on the crane. Frazier?
Nisha.
Why was the psychologist at the gym? Because he was used to all that heavy lifting.
Denise.
Why was the psychologist at the gym? He was sitting too long. He needed to be in emotion.
George.
Why was the psychologist at the gym? Because he wanted to remove the weight off his shoulders.
Corey.
I was a psychologist at the gym. He had a heavy head.
Okay. Now, if you have your hand up now, Cap, you had yours up as well, so I will acknowledge it. I see. Okay, Deirdre, then Rob, and then we're going to mix it up. We're going to try to get a few in. Deirdre.
Why was the psychologist at the gym? He was ready to work over the borderline.
Rob.
Why was the psychologist at the gym? I'm not going to give you a punchline for that. So tell me, how does that make you feel?
Why was the helicopter pilot at the gym? If you have a joke, give a wave. Why was the helicopter pilot at the gym? I feel like we had a helicopter pilot the other day. We'll just do this quickly. Bob.
Why was the helicopter pilot at the gym? He was trying to work on his rotator cuff.
Very good. Corey.
Why was the helicopter pilot at the gym? He was going to spin class.
Cap.
Why was the helicopter pilot at the gym? Well, he was hovering over the fitness models.
Ooh. I bet you were, Cap. Rob.
I was the helicopter pilot at the gym. He had to do his island hoppers workout.
Okay, yeah, we get it. Nisha.
Why was the helicopter pilot at the gym? Because he was working on his chops.
Jessica.
Why was the helicopter pilot at the gym? He was working on his lift.
Deirdre.
Why was the helicopter pilot at the gym? He had weight on his shoulders. He was ready to lift off.
Corey.
Well, I was a helicopter pilot at the gym. He was trying to propel his fitness.
Bob, then Cap, and then Denise, and we're going to mix it up.
Why was the helicopter pilot at the gym? He was trying to work on his tail section.
Cap.
Why was the helicopter at the gym? Well, it was a fancy gym. It had a helipad.
Yeah,
Why was the helicopter pilot at the gym? He was trying to land himself a date.
Whoa. Go on, Corey, last one, then we're mixing up.
Why was the helicopter pilot at the gym? He thought it was a pilot class, but it was a Pilates. Not worth it, I'll admit.
True. Now, I think this was actually meant to be from the last game of, like, suggestions of movies, but I'm going to take it. Why were the Justice League at the gym? Why were the Justice League at the gym? Rob.
Why was the Justice League at the gym? Well, the women the females were trying to work out so they could become some Wonder Women.
And no, okay, Denise.
Why was the Justice League at the gym? It just is a good idea to stay healthy.
Rob.
Why was the Justice League at the gym? Because that's where the pool is, and I have to do these Aquaman exercises. I could have reworded that.
Corey.
So why was the Justice League at the gym? The Green Lantern was on.
Dave.
Why were the Justice League at the gym? So they could look marvelous.
It's DC, Dave. It's DC's.
It's a joke, Corey.
No, but that's why it works. So they would be Marvel-less. Marvel-less.
No.
That was real.
No.
All right, okay. Nisha.
Why were the Justice League leaving the gym? Because they were dizzy.
Hang on, it's Marvel. It's Marvel.
That's how you do it.
Right, George.
Why was the Justice League at the gym? Because they wanted to do some superpower lifting.
Deirdre.
Why did the Justice League leave the gym? Because they had some D's they wanted to see.
Rob.
Why was the Justice League at the gym? Because they wanted to work out so that they could feel super, man.
Bob.
Why was the Justice League at the gym? Because there was a Super Friends discount.
Denise.
Why was the Justice League at the gym? To solve a murder. Everyone there was deceased.
Very good. Okay, if your hands are up now and there's a few of you, so that's right. Okay, I feel that's the sneaky hand in there, Corey. Right. Okay, so we're gonna go Cap, then Nisha. Everyone just puts their hands up because they want one more. Right. Okay. Cap.
Why was the Justice League at the gym? Well, it was a dark night and the Manhunter was after them.
Oh, Nisha.
Why were the Justice League at the gym? Because it was time for reruns.
Deirdre.
Why did the Justice League take a pause at the gym? Because they needed some Aquaman.
Dave.
Why did the average guy go to the Justice League gym? He wanted to feel like Mr. Terrific.
Corey, who snuck in there.
Why was the Justice League at the gym? Because the manager of the gym assured them that it would be just us in there.
Rob, I know you snuck in like 10 seconds ago. Tell it anyway.
Why was the Justice League at the gym? Well, it was after hours. They were robbing the place.
Do you know what? It was worth it. Okay, we're going to get one more. One more on this one. And then we're going to do something else. Let's have a look. Audience, remember to give us some jokes. Now, we do have a few, and I'm going to read them in a moment. Let's see. We're going to have... Ooh, I don't know if I'm going to go for that one. Let's go for... This is a great suggestion, but I don't know if it's got too much of a joke in it to run with. A teacher who sells weed to his students. So why was the teacher who sells weed to his students at the gym? See what we can do with it. Cap.
Why was the teacher who sells weed at the gym? Well, she was snooping around like a dog for new clients.
Ah, Nisha.
Why was the teacher who sells weed at the gym? Because she was tired of the grass.
Aha, Dave.
Why was the teacher who sells weed at the gym? To get that dopamine high.
Aha, Denise.
Why was the teacher who sells weed at the gym? Her student Mary was there, and Mary wanted some weed.
Aha. Rob.
Why was the teacher who sells weed at the gym? Because he was trying to get rid of his pot belly.
Aha. Corey.
I was a teacher that sells weed at the gym because he wanted to get his students' bench press higher.
Aha. Cap, then Jessica, then Bob. Oh, okay, everyone's just throwing their hands up now. Right, okay, well, okay, what I'm going to say is everyone gets one more joke in this round, okay? So everyone gets a chance. I'll go round if your hands are up, but then once we're done, then we're done. Corey.
What teacher who sells weed go to the gym because he asked his students, "Can I bus there?"
Aha. Cap.
Why did the teacher who sells weed was at the gym? Well, she was trying to look like a real heroine.
Nisha.
Why was the teacher who sells weed at the gym? Because she was on a run.
Ah. Jessica.
Why was the teacher who sells weed at the gym? Because they were lifting kettlebells, or what they call pot bells.
Aha. Deirdre.
Why was the teacher at the gym? They heard that the Zumba class was real dope.
Aha. Rob.
Why was the teacher who sells weed at the gym? Because it's a good joint.
Ah. Bob.
Why was the teacher who sells weed at the gym? Because he had the crunchies.
Aha. Okay, now hang on, guys. I said you get one more. So, Corey, Cap, I definitely have been to you. Is anyone who didn't say one, since I said that, got another one? Speak now or forever hold your peace. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, and that's that. And scene. So, audience, I'm going to read some of your jokes because they're awesome. And then we're going to go on to our next game, which is also going to be a pun-based game. And it's a little bit of a curveball for our performers tonight. But let's have a look here. So, Katie says, why was the psychologist at the gym? He wanted to work out his issues. Gerald says, I'm crushing your head. No, I am pinching your cheeks, pinching your cheeks. I don't get it, but I like it. Right, let's have a look here. Why was the psychologist at the gym? Because he wanted to be an attractive young man. I don't quite get it, but it sounds good. Young. Sorry, I'm terrible at all the smart stuff.
Psychologist.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks.
Right. Haha. Good joke, Cap. We had earlier. Right. Let's have a look here. Why was the Justice League at the gym? Says Katie. To reduce fat man. Right. Okay. Katie says, why was the Justice League at the gym? So they could all go. So they could go all kryptonite. Hattie says, why was the Justice League at the gym? Because they had 24 hours before Planet Fitness got crushed. Love it. Why was the pot-selling teacher at the gym, says Katie? Because when you are high enough, everyone is a stare master. Stare. Yeah, like staring. Very good. Now, we're going to give each of our performers 45 seconds for a game that we call Pun Panic. And it's a game that we usually do on Jesters Jam, where you will basically have to just blurt out a stream of consciousness and get as many puns into your dialogue as you can. Now, we have categories that you'll have, and I'm going to roll the dice to decide the order, and once one of the categories is gone, no one else can have it. But if you wish to swap to a random word, you can. So we'll explain. So if, for example, you got like fruit, and that was like your theme, you'd have to make as many fruit puns just by talking and slipping them into your monologue as you can. And if you don't like the suggestion you get to swap it for a truly random word, but then you have to go with whatever it is. I'm going to roll the dice, and going first will be Nisha. Nisha, I'm going to tell you the categories, guys. They are on the screen if you're seeing it on YouTube. But so there's going to be a lot, but you just have to try to remember which one you want. You can either have fictional characters, real people, professions, movies, TV shows, songs, video games, books, animals, objects, locations, or fears, or food and drink. Did anything jump out to you there that you want?
I think I'll go with food.
Okay, food and drink. So the word that you've got is banana bread. Now, you can interpret it loosely. You have banana, and you have bread, and you have banana bread. You're going to have 45 seconds to make as many puns based around the ideas that banana bread inspires, and your time starts now.
You know, I'm sometimes feeling a little baked. I feel like there's this deep hunger inside of me to juice out what I really need in life. I feel like no matter how much I squeeze the lemon out of life, it just keeps punching back, and I just keep going through the kitchen of life and like just digging through the fridge for leftovers, and I'm just scrambling through, and I feel like I'm just getting eggs for what I'm looking for. I will duck and I will weave until I find this pudding. And when I find the pudding, I will just eat it, and I will just feel like as if there's ice cream.
And that is time. That is time. Well done there, Nisha. So, food and drink is now gone as a category. I'm going to roll the dice again. Next up will be Bob. Did a category jump out to you, or do you want me to read them again? You are muted, Bob. You are definitely muted.
Give me animal.
Okay.
I think you heard that at some
Okay.
point.
Oh, Dave. Right, okay. So, animal. You have Roadrunner. So, the animal that has come up is Roadrunner. Do you want to go with it? Or you could swap for a truly random word.
I'll go Roadrunner.
Okay, so you can interpret these loosely, guys, but as many Roadrunner puns in your stream of consciousness, take it away.
So here I'm going down the road, suddenly I hear this beep beep. It's going on in my head, and I'm trying to drive faster and faster and faster. But there's this wily guy, and he's chasing me, and I'm trying to get things going. I stop suddenly. When out of nowhere, I see a sign that says, free food. I like free food, so I go in, get me some free food. But the door, it's not there. The door's painted on. I mean, it's like I'm just, so I move out of the way. And, me is what I'm thinking right now is what's going on here as I'm trying to make my way and, meet to you, pal, for cutting me off and then saying the wrong things and trying to give me free food because that's not what I'm all about here. I'm just going to tail feather, run my way out of here.
And that is time. That is time. Meet to you, pal. I love it. Right, let's see who's going to go next. Next up will be Capelthave. Oh, hang on, sorry. I miscounted. It'll be Dave. Dave, you'll be next. What category would you like?
I'll take films for 500, please.
Films, okay. So, you have Terminator Dark Fate. So, you can interpret that just as Terminator if you want. As many or do you want to swap it for a random word?
How loosely can I interpret this?
We'll find out. Right, it's up to you. Right. As long as it's got puns in there, as long as I think it relates to the subject, we'll figure it out. Ready?
Yeah?
Go.
So, guys, I don't know if you've actually heard, Arnold Schwarzenegger is going back into film. He's making a version of Mozart called I'll Be Buck.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's my only joke. Maybe that's a second joke. Who knows? I maybe I make a wrong choice choosing a random word because maybe I'm fated to lose the championship tonight. Yeah. Who knows? I'll just laugh for 10 minutes and hope something funny comes out. Not a fan. There probably is some other Terminator jokes to be made, but maybe there you go. Get me out of this.
There we go. Rolling the dice again, and let's take someone from the bottom. So, Jessica, did a category jump out to you?
I don't remember any of them.
Okay, so that's fine. I'll go for them for you. You either have fictional characters, real people, professions, TV shows, video games, songs, books, fears, objects, or locations.
Was one of them fears?
Yes.
Okay.
You want
do that one.
fears? Okay.
Yeah.
Water. Would you like to go with water-based puns? Or would you like to trade it?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, your time starts now.
Well, here we are at the beach, and as you can tell, it's a bit of a humid day. There's been lots of moisture the last few days. It rained, and it was raining like just. It felt like waves. Waves were flying towards us, and here I was just waving at my friend. He couldn't see me through all of the precipitation in the air. So I'm not making any puns with any of these, but that's okay. Later, I'm going to surf the web to find...
and that is time! That is time! Well done. Rolling the dice again. I'm going to use the physical dice because I don't know if my dice actually goes up to... How many is on the screen? 12. So I'm going to make sure the bottom... Oh, it is number 12. Denise, you will go next. Did your category jump out to you?
Sure. Let's do books.
Books, okay. And you have Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? Do androids dream of electric sheep? So just for clarity...
I'll take a random word.
Oh, okay. Well, what I was going to say, just before you commit to that, is it could just be based on the words of the title. So it doesn't have to be if you know the book. It's up to you. Do androids dream of electric sheep? It can be very loose.
Oh, sure. Okay.
You sure?
Why not? Let's do it. Okay. Let's do it.
So do androids dream of electric sheep? There's a bunch of things that you can interpret from that, I'm sure. Take it away.
All right, so I went out to the sea and I was trying to, got on my boat and I was trying to row, but I didn't exactly know what to do. And all of a sudden there was a storm and I'm like, oh, I'm lightening up a little bit. I feel a little bit better about this. And then I was like, oh, but my situation is so bad. I don't really know how I'm going to handle this. Oh, you know what? My mom's going to be so mad that I did this. I'm going to have to pull the wool over her eyes for sure. I don't exactly know, but this is sheer madness. Sheer madness. It's a real problem. What am I going to say to her when I see her? I don't know. Maybe I can just plug her new business and she'll forgive me because, she really needs to make some money. And as far as I know, she really hasn't. It's not a good thing. She's not the goat.
Okay. Oh. Well done. Well done. That is time. So rolling dice again. Let's see. Number 10, that was Jessica. Okay, so let's just go to the person next to you. Nisha, have you done it? You have. Deirdre. So, did a category jump out to you?
Fictional characters.
Fictional characters. You have Dr. Samuel Beckett from Quantum Leap, if you are familiar. Do you want it?
Random word.
Random word! And the first random word now you have to go with this no matter what it is.
Comprehend, yes.
Shock. Shock. Shock.
Okay.
That's a nice word, and your time starts now.
I went to the family reunion, and all of a sudden my grandma started dancing, and she was like, "It's electric!" And then my grandpa all of a sudden switched the radio, and all of a sudden this AC/DC song started playing, and man, all of a sudden I wanted to go to hell, but it's okay, because I turned on all the lamps, and then everything I saw red, you know what I mean? And then everything just started to go crazy, so I bust out some glow sticks, and then, my grandpa was like, you know what, that's great, because I was thinking of switching to solar, but I didn't have the heart to tell him that, glow sticks aren't an alternative form of power, but it's okay, because you know what it is? We can save this Earth.
And that is time. That is time. Give me a wave if you've not had a go yet. Give me a wave if you've not had a go yet. Okay, so rolling a dice. I can see that it's going to be George. George, did a category jump out to you?
Did I hear songs for category?
Songs, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, George.
Okay, hang on 1 second. So we have message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. Do you want to use that? You can interpret it as loosely as you wish. Or do you want a random one?
Okay.
You want it?
Okay.
Okay, your time starts now.
So when I received your message in a bottle, it stung me like there's a bee that's stinging me. It made my emotions and feelings become stimulated. Because your message said, I will always love you. And that really gave me some goosebumps. And I think that I found the love of my life in you. If I didn't find this bottle, all my emotions would have just been bottled inside, and now it's all out. you made it out. And I'm so glad that it's out now and that you know what my feelings are. Because
and that
now,
is time. That is. I didn't expect like a genuinely heartfelt, touching monologue tonight, guys. But there we go. Right. Okay. Let's roll the dice and see who we have go next. Next up will be Capelthay. Actually, Ruth, have you gone?
No.
Okay, Ruth, you are next. Sorry, Cap. I'm so sorry. That's the second time I've miscalculated the numbers. 2, 4, 6.
All the categories are going.
I'm so sorry, Cap. Okay, Ruth, what would you like?
I can't remember any of the categories.
Okay, we have real people. I think we've still got professions. TV shows, video games, objects, and locations.
Locations, please.
A French restaurant. Make as many French restaurant puns as you can, or would you like a random word?
No, I'll go with a French
Awesome.
restaurant.
Your time starts now.
My brother-in-law is French, and I have no idea why I'm telling you that, but it just gives me a little minute clue of where I might be heading for. Of course, he doesn't own a restaurant, but if he did, it would be superb. It would be, it would be a Michelin-starred restaurant. They always are, of course. If you're already French, I suppose. There would be plenty of, a pair of teeth. No, not a pair of teeth. Pair of teeth on the menu.
And that is time. That is time. Give me a wave if you have not had a go yet, guys. Give me a wave. So, Rob, Cap, you should just go next, just because. Come on, that's twice I've got it wrong. What would you like?
TV shows.
TV shows. The TV show is Under the Dome. So, it doesn't matter if... I think that show's... I don't remember if it was a big show. But it can either be based on the show, or it can just be inspired by the words. Or do you want a random word?
I can do it based on the words. So what is the words again?
Under the Dome.
Okay, yeah, I'll go with that.
Okay, good luck. Take it away.
See, I was at a French restaurant, and the waiter had a very big dome. But then I saw this very lovely lady, and I flirted with her, and she wanted me to look under the table. So I did. There was $20 there, actually. And also, there was a door that led me to the underworld. But instead of vampires, I found troll under the bridge. Now I'm
running out. I don't think you had any.
Oh, and there was this big
and that
ice
is time.
globe.
That is time. Well done. Well done. I'll be honest. That was a challenge. Make as many under puns as you can is quite a challenge. Right. So, Dave and Corey, I believe. Let's see who's going to go next. So, closest number.
Rob and Corey.
Dave.
Dave thankfully did the Terminator.
Oh wait, you did. Wait. So why did you wave earlier? Right,
I didn't wave earlier. I was
my
clapping
bad.
my hands and I do stupid things. Just
Okay,
ignore me.
Rob and Corey. Rob, you can go next. What would you like?
Yeah, Rob, get it.
I want professions.
Professions. Test pilot. Test pilot. Do you want that or a random word?
Yeah, I'll take it.
And your time starts now.
So the other day I was taking a test and I failed, but it's a good thing because I was able to. It was just a plain kind of test, so I'm going to retake it again. And if I fail this time, I'm going to accuse my instructor of sexual harassment for constantly looking at my cockpit, and then hopefully I'll pass and we'll be able to fly high. I'll be so high, I'll be just flying. It'll just be fantastic. And the Passenger 57, I'm going to watch to celebrate because that's such a good movie. And it's the aerodynamics of the pencil that I'm taking the test with. It's just so crazy. And then I know after I pass, I'm going to be so high, I'm going to come down to a crash landing, and it's just going to.
That is time. That is time. Well done. So Corey, is it just Corey left? What would you like? Well, what is left?
Objects.
Objects. So, magic mirror. Do you want to make some magic mirror puns, or do you want to swap it for a random word?
I mean, magic mirror sounds fine to me. Thank you so much.
Take it away.
Look, I don't want you to think that I'm a narcissist. Look, anything that I've said is just a reflection of my own thoughts. It has nothing to do with you, and if I'm mirroring your emotions, that's on me. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta look inwards at your own self and see what's on the surface and what you're reflecting out to the world. I have a friend. His name's Amir. And he thinks I'm a great guy.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So with this, we're going to go on to our next challenge. Audience, could you now suggest for us something exciting? Suggest something exciting. We're going to do a group scene which will either have 3 or 4 performers in at a time. And so let's roll a dice and we're going to decide who the first 3 are. We're going to have Corey. We're going to have Dave. And we are going to have Jessica. Corey, Jessica, and Dave.
Let's go.
So here we see Corey, Dave,
the 3 Canadians.
And
yeah.
I thought I'd get them all out the way in one go. Right, okay.
Yeah, we all know Dave was the Canadian.
So guys,
I just hide my accent very well.
Fabulous. Right. So you are going to do the game Senseless, which if you saw the show from yesterday, we played then. The way it works is you're going to perform a scene where each of you are going to be assigned a sense that you have to use as creatively as you can within the scene. At the end of this scene, audience, you'll be able to vote on who you felt used that sense as creatively as they can. Let's see. So this is going to be a scene about feeding a baby goat. Feeding a baby goat. Okay, Corey, could you incorporate a sense of dread into this scene as creatively as you can? Jessica, could you incorporate a sense of sight into this scene as creatively as you can? And Dave, could you incorporate a sense of style as creatively as you can? And your time starts now.
Oh, Jesus Christ, all the kids are dead.
But look at them. They're so cute.
Yeah, they might be cute, but they're dead.
You know, I could give this one an afro. Just give me a second. I'll just go and do it.
If we use this opportunity as a way to look into the issues we have on this planet relating to kids and adult goats and...
Look, I see your point. I see it. I do. But look, we're going down for this for sure. We're culpable for goat murder, goat side, right? Tell us about it, Mr.
It's looking like he has a vision for what we might be able to do here.
You know, these goats would look really great in UGG boots. I think I'll call this one Ralph, and this one Lauren, and this one.
I don't agree.
She can't see where you're going.
If we're gonna give them names, they should be like the way Apple does with iPhone and iPod and iMac. It can be iGoat.
Look, they're all dead. We're going down for killing these goats, and I think that all of our parents are going to be very disappointed that I guess the best situation is taxidermy.
Oh no, Jack! The Louis got on the Vuitton.
What does that mean in your mind?
Well, next time you shouldn't lash them for misbehaving. It wouldn't have killed them.
Yeah, well, I see your point. You've got a good vision for what could have went wrong, but and this guy showed up fashionably late, and I think that we should all just change our names, change our identities, and get out of Dodge.
Wait, I have an unrelated question. Is that jacket Am I seeing brown? Is it brown?
Eyebrow.
And scene. Well done. Well done. So,
That
audience,
was dreadful.
who do you think used
Absolutely.
the sense most creatively in the scene?
Hang on, that's
Could
one
you
jacket.
see Jessica's vision in that scene?
Two jackets.
Did Dave style it out like never done before? Or did Corey just
Three jackets.
give you that sense of dread? Now, put your votes into the comment section. We'll tally them up as we go on to the next one. Let's roll a dice and see who we're going to have next. We'll need 4 performers this time. And we're going to have Bob. And we're going to have Nisha. Denise and Deirdre. Bob, Nisha, Denise, and Deirdre. Let's get you onto Spotlight. Oh, where's the mouse? There we go. Here we've got Deirdre and Bob. Let's see who else we've got. Denise up here and Nisha. So, you guys are going to play the game, which is called Self-Control. Self-Control. And the way this works, once again, you're going to be assigned something you have to use creatively. You're each going to be assigned a feeling or emotion. A feeling or emotion. And it doesn't mean that's the only emotion or feeling you can have in the scene. It's not like that, where you're limited to just one, but you have to use the one you're assigned as creatively as you can. Your scene is going to be about taking a class on how to do stunts. Taking a class on how to do stunts. Let's see. Deirdre, your feeling is awe. A-W-E. So, awe. Bob, your feeling is appreciation. So use that as creatively as you can. Denise, yours is irritation. So use that as creatively as you can. And Nisha, we've got frustration. I think that's a little too close to irritation. I'm going to mix it up here. You have fright. Fright. Okay? And your time starts now.
I'm just so glad you all showed up to class. Thank you for taking the time to be here and validate me doing this.
You know what?
I feel like
You're wasting our time.
Every hair in my body is standing. Is that considered a stunt?
I'm just so amazed that you, Denise, despite all of the irritation you have inside, that you just can do so much, us being both from the Buckeye State and all. Like, we made it out.
Right. And you're all wasting my time.
No,
right
it's not
now.
wasting. The money you spend here will grow. It'll appreciate in value because of what you're going to learn.
There's actually
Can we learn the shivers? I heard you teach the shivers.
I'm so glad you asked. Yes, I will teach you the shivers.
I invested time and money and energy into this class, and we're supposed to be learning stunts so we can make a better movie than the crap you guys have been in lately. So step up.
Thanks for your feedback. I appreciate it. I know it was
Then we
tough
can
for you
use
to
it
get.
for Scary Movie. Like a million. Scary Movie a million. It's coming out next season.
Yeah.
Well,
first thing we're going to learn is how to fall. And we're all going to just fall in love with falling. That's the way I like to describe it.
I'm so inspired by your polyamoriness.
I think you're all going to fall in love with failing, is what I'm thinking. Because I'm not seeing anybody putting any effort in to learning to do this correctly. And I'm devastated by the idea that we're going to bomb. We're going to bomb.
Listen,
You're just
failing
tripping.
is only
You're
one letter
tripping.
away from falling. You're close.
Aw is just short for awesome.
There are cushions, right? Because it's a little bit of a fall. It's a bit steep.
I'm glad you asked. You will each be your own cushions.
You know what? The way this is bothering me, I think I'm just going to lay on the ground and let you all fall on me and kill me. Just get it over with right now.
Your irritation just motivates my inspiration. I feel like we could just hug this out and your fire would just warm me up.
Speaking of fire, I'll set you both on fire now. We'll all
I'm
agree
ready
this
to
one.
go. Because you're setting off our fight or flight system, right? Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you know.
Just because he mentioned the shivers.
Yeah.
Love
We're going to
your
crush
wisdom.
it. You're going to crush it. But actually, I just wish you me. Just, I'm done. You're just so awful at this. And I don't understand why you even bother to come here. And then you're all excited and happy about being so awful at this.
And
Wipe
scene.
that smile off your
Okay,
face.
okay, and scene. So, audience, who do you think made the best creative use of the emotion they were assigned? Do you appreciate Bob's efforts? Did Nisha frighten off the competition? At this point, I realise I've forgotten everyone else's. Were you irritated at not voting for Denise? Or were you... Deirdre, help me out here. What do you got?
It was off.
Oh, you were of Deirdre. Okay, so put your votes into the comment section. Once again, I will tally them up as we move onwards. Give me a wave if you haven't been in either of the last two games. So Cap, George, Rob, and Ruth. Oh, the entire middle row. So, Cap. Let's find you. Give me a wave, guys. Ruth, George, and Rob. Okay, good. So you guys are going to play the game Every Sentence Must. Okay, and the way it works, as we probably know by now, is each of you are going to be assigned... No, you're not. Wrong game! Right, there is going to be one overall category assigned to this scene, and you have to incorporate words that come from that category into every line of dialogue. So let's have a look what this scene is going to be about. Just before we do, audience, could you suggest to us some well-known characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to do? Your scene is going to be about road trip. There's a nice simple one. You are on a road trip, and the category that you have to incorporate is going to be let's see. Oh, that's a tricky one. Home and garden related well, I'm going to say gardening related terms and objects. Gardening related terms and objects into every line of dialogue. Take it away.
We're going to Atlantic City, Las Vegas, and we're gonna get some hoes.
Yay! So I understand there's a greener pasture over there.
I'm going just for the sheer joy of it to be with you guys.
I don't want to dig myself into a hole here, but do we have to go there?
I'm only going to go...
Swipe out all your leaves of doubt, okay? We have to go there. This is our spring break, and we're doing it.
Have any of you guys seen our former teacher? I need to get some grass if I'm going to be in a car with you guys for this long. Some good grass.
Yeah, she
With your grass,
got
it's
sacked.
going to be a wet and wild trip.
It's
You know
true.
what?
I'm just going to meet a girl that... I'm going to meet some...
One at a time, please.
I think everybody's ideas are blossoming.
You know what, Rob? I'm gonna weed you out, okay? You got something to say it now, or get out of the car.
I just want to kiss your two lips, my friend.
Look, I feel like I am like a rose between thorns here, because quite honestly, you don't know what you're talking about.
But let me tell you something, okay? I've been driving all this way, and my petunias are hurting, okay? So someone switch over.
We've got an extra spot in the car. Should we bring a dog or kid?
Let's bring both. I think that with both, everything's going to come up like roses.
Also, check it. Look what I have. These are not flowers. They are pot, and we're gonna smoke them on this trip.
I feel like I might have to go to the beds for a while. It's a bit risky, that.
I'm going to play the poker game.
Who raised you all? Why are you all such a sour crowd? No, okay? We are not rotten apples. We are not sauerkraut, okay? We are freaking pineapples.
We are just Cabbage Patch Kids.
In Atlantic City, I'm playing poker all night. I just hope the rake isn't too much. I hope they don't take too much of a rake.
You know what? We're being a little bit, aggressive and a little out of tune. Let's just get them beat, okay? I burned them right now in the ground, and they're just gonna pull them out.
Am I gonna meet a girl where I can plant my seed while we're there?
And seed. Okay, well done. Well
I was
done.
gonna say, always wear a love glove.
Wait, what's that got? Do you? Oh, a glove. I get it. Right, gardening glove. Okay, cool. Right. So, audience, who would you vote for there? Who made the best use of the category word? Was it Capelthave, Ruth, George, or Rob? Put your votes into the comment section, and we will use them as we go on to what will once again be the beginning of the end. We are going to, as we always do, have an extreme monologue. So, the way this works is each of our performers will get the opportunity to perform a monologue, and they have to keep it going without repeating any words whatsoever, without hesitating, which we count as an extended pause, or saying a non-word like or and without deviating. And by that, you can't just go through the alphabet or list words forever. It has to be a monologue. Now, if anyone notices that one of the performers has broke any of those rules, all they have to do is call out freeze. If they correctly identify that a rule has been broken, that is the end of the monologue. For each 10 seconds, up to 1 minute that the performers keep going, they will get a bonus point. So, let's roll the dice and see who's going to go first. Once again, I'm going to use this dice. And we have Rob, you get to go first. Could you be Sebastian from The Little Mermaid, having a nightmare about being cooked in a restaurant? You are Sebastian from The Little Mermaid. You are having a nightmare about being cooked in a restaurant. And your time starts now.
Looks like good place. Hungry. What's happening there? Boiling friends. Please don't. Sebastian. Too tender for consumption. Scared. Dying painfully. Prefer underwater with Ariel. She's kind. Gordon Ramsay, jet skier, jerk. Call back from yesterday. Knife, fork, stabbing.
And that is time!
Ow!
That is time, Rob. You have started us off with a very high bar. You have gone the full distance. So well done, well done. Let's see who's going to go next. Next up will be Corey. Let's find a character for you. So audience, continue to give us suggestions to character fiction and all that jazz. I'm going to have to scroll back. You are Humpty Dumpty gluing himself back together with super glue. You are Humpty Dumpty gluing himself back together with super glue. Take it away.
Hi, it's me, Humpty Dumpty. Had a great fall. Eggman gluing himself together with paste, sticky substance. My voice weird, right? My shell is
Freeze.
Yeah.
Repetition of my, I believe you're correct.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, well done. 38 seconds. Very good time. So, let's see who's going to go next. Next up will be Dave. Dave, could you please be for us? Let's see. You... Rocky Balboa wants to learn to knit. So you're a Rocky Balboa, you want to learn to knit. Audience, give us some more characters, because with all of the votes, I can't easily find the earlier ones. So just repeat any you've said and give us a bunch more. Okay. Whoa, did you hear that weird noise then?
That might have been me.
Okay, fine. Right, Rocky Balboa, you want to learn to knit, and your time starts now.
Where do we keep needles? Adrian! Oh, there they are. Ivan? No. 1, 2 and a half. Damn. Pattern. Yes. Up, down, left, right.
Freeze, what's the challenge? What's the challenge?
Damn.
Damn? Okay,
Down, I said up, down.
Yeah, up, down. Okay, and incorrect challenge. All the words he said already carries over. Continue.
Cross stitch. New shorts, gloves, boxing. Fantastic. Champion. Me. All-star. Clubber Lang. Again.
And that is time! That is time. Well done. Oh, we are going the distance today. So, let's see who's going to go next. Rolling the dice, and it's going to be 2, 4, 6. Ruth, could you please be Pinocchio getting his nose stuck in a pencil sharpener? You're Pinocchio getting his nose stuck in Geppetto. I mean, a pencil sharpener. And your time starts now.
Always thought this could be dangerous. And yes, my nose is long. Leaf growing on it. Now stuck. Sharp blade. Hurting. Shaving bits off. Where does it go? Ouch. Can't get out. Oh!
Freeze.
Freeze.
Said out.
Out? Oh, at 57
Where does it
seconds.
go out? Can't get out.
Oh, 57 seconds, still a spectacular time there, Ruth. Okay, so let's see who's going to go next. Bob, you're going to go next. Could you please be Dumbo asking for his ears to be smaller? You are Dumbo. You're asking for your ears to be smaller. Take it away.
Thanks, Doctor. Need smaller ears. People laugh. Racist crows snicker. I need to fly. But
Freeze, what's the challenge?
Repetition of need. Need.
Oh.
Need them to be
Yep,
smaller.
nope, you're right.
Yeah, okay, take your word for it. Okay, so that is 22 seconds. So let's see who's going to go next. Give me a wave if you haven't been yet. So we're going to go with George. You're going to go next. Let's see. Could you please be for us? You are Chris Hemsworth, searching his family tree because he really thinks he may be Thor, related to Thor. So you are Chris Hemsworth, searching his family tree because he thinks he really may be related to Thor. And your time starts now.
I think I'm Thor. Mom, Dad, I need to know my roots.
Oh, freeze. What's the challenge?
Hi.
So easily done. Right, we will see who's going next. Let's use this so we get some people lower on the screen. Give me a wave if you haven't gone yet. So let's count from the bottom up. Okay, Denise, you will go next. Could you be, for us, Napoleon? You are trying out for the Harlem Globetrotters. Napoleon, you're trying out for the Harlem Globetrotters. Audience, give us a couple more characters, or because I can only see so far back, and once they reach a certain point, I've lost the old suggestions. So, give us more suggestions, audience. So, you are Napoleon, you're trying out for the Harlem Globetrotters. Take it away.
Love basketball. Too short. Globetrotters, famous. Court, basket, all so fine. Want to try out. Must team for me.
Yeah, okay,
I stuttered. It was a stutter.
It's so easy done. 22 seconds still, a very good attempt. Let's see. Give me a wave if you haven't been. So let's get through these. Nisha, let's find a character for you. Could you be? You are Freddie Mercury, explaining why the shorter haircut is more fashionable. You are Freddie Mercury, explaining why the shorter haircut is more fashionable. Audience, give us one or two more characters, because we've got one or two which we're just not going to use. Right, and here you go.
Slick styles. Important much. Shave deep, close. Glamour. Spotlight. Watching fans. Sweat. Nope. Cool style. Gaze. Hair. Retracted. Smooth. Frizzy. Spray. Mousse. Gel. Being me. Fantastic. Fans. Unite.
And that is time. You want it all, and you got it now. So well done. That is full time there. So, who does that leave us with? Give us a wave. Give us a wave. Cap and Jessica and Deirdre. So let's roll the dice down here. We'll go from the bottom up. So Deirdre, you will go next. Could you please be? It's a great suggestion. I'm going to give you a heads up with this one because this has happened before. The character is Porky Pig. Now, as we mentioned about stutters earlier, even if it's part of the character, people can freeze you on it, okay? Porky Pig gives a press conference. That is such a trap character. Right, Porky Pig gives a press conference, and your time starts now.
Ham, I am brown sugar, this heart, sing along, sandwich time, paparazzi, bam, question, not now, cheese, mayo, death later, salt, pepper, paprika, turmeric, yo soy gringa, désolé, too spicy, indigestion, no stutter.
And
Oink,
time! Well done, you go the distance. Excellent stuff there. Okay. Now, let's see. We have who left? Cap and Jessica. Let's roll the dice, see who it's closer to. So it'll be Cap or Thave. Let's find a character for you. You were Jim Carrey. You accidentally glued his Halloween mask to your face. Jim Carrey accidentally gluing his Halloween mask to his face, and here you go.
Here! Carrie! Glued! Mask! Off!
Freeze, what's the challenge?
It won't help. Do it.
Oh, it won't help. Repetition of it. Okay, 42 seconds. Very good time there. Okay, so that leaves us...
With me.
With you. Right, Jessica, let's find a character for you. Let's see. You are Santa Claus. You want to quit your job to become the Easter Bunny. You are Santa Claus. You wish to become the Easter Bunny. Take it away.
I'm done with this holiday. Easter is better. Eggs, chocolate, cute ears. Me? Fat. Cookies? Yes. Milk? Drink. But family and Jesus together. Both. If the day happens on 25.
And that is time. That is time. Excellent way to finish things off there. Okay. So, is that everyone? I believe that's everyone, correct? So, audience, in a moment, it is golden snitch time. We are going to come to the big vote. Any votes that come through before I have started a 2-minute timer won't be counted. Any votes that come after I have started a 2-minute on-screen timer will not be counted. So, once again, audience, if you've been watching throughout this championship, I thank you, but I will remind you, you get to vote for one person who you would like to see become the 2023 Extreme Improv XStreamed World Champion. On the show tonight, we have had Corey, Bob, Dave, Nisha, George, Ruth, Capelthave, Jessica, Denise, Rob, and Deirdre. One of these performers will be the world champion. Performers, as I have done before, I'll invite you to promote things if you wish, or to tell some jokes. You can either tell some lawyer jokes or some dietitian jokes. That's just to give you something to do whilst I'll be tallying up the votes. Audience, no votes coming through yet, okay? The person that's voted early, you'll have to vote once the timer is on the screen. It'll be on the right-hand side, okay? Don't spam the chat either. So, Cap, did you want to say something, or is it a joke?
No, it's a joke.
Okay, right. So, audience, voting is now open.
99 lawyers walked into a bar and they have their drinks and the barman asks, pay me, and they say, we don't have any money, unfortunately, we forgot our wallet. And the barman calls them out saying, you're a liar, liar.
99 lawyers walk into a bar and the bartender says, we don't serve lawyers here. And the lawyers say, why not? And they say, because you're a bunch of jerks. And they say, no, we're not jerks, we're not jerks. And the bartender says, hey, don't get defensive.
99 dietitians walk into a bar and the bartender says, wait here. Let me get my manager.
99 lawyers.
lawyers.
Yeah, go ahead.
99 lawyers walk into the bar. The bartender says, sorry, you didn't pass the bar.
That was my joke.
99 lawyers walk into the bar and the bartender says, we can't serve you. And the lawyers say, why not? And they say, because you're only wearing your briefs.
99 lawyers walk into a bar and they all keep passing the buck. I'm sorry. Can't remember. Never mind. Redo it.
99 lawyers walk into a bar, the bartender says, what do you have? And then they said, I'll have a mimosa. And the bartender said, oh, a mimosa. And they said, how dare you judge us?
99 dietitians walk into a bar and the bartender says, no, you guys are already drunk. You gotta get out of here. And they're like, no, we can balance our scales.
99 lawyers walk into a bar, and then they were dietitian, and they were like, guys, lawyer, you again come in here. You're all too fat. You take up much room. The lawyers go, I object to your statement.
George.
99 lawyers walked into a bar and the bartender said, "You cannot get alcohol. You're in a diet. It's something you cannot pursue."
99 lawyers walk into a bar and look up at the bartender and say, "Pro bono?"
Okay, let me interject, guys. Audience, voting has now closed. Voting has now closed. Any votes that come through now will not be counted. Any votes that come through now is after the time. They will not be counted. So, as always, I'm going to need a moment to tally up these votes, because there's an awful lot of them. Audience, you've been fantastic tonight. Continue telling your jokes, and I'll be with you in a second. Okay.
99 lawyers walk into a bar. The bartender says, "It's ladies' night. The pros, you're cute. Pros are cute."
Prosecute. 99 lawyers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "What do you have to drink?" And they said, "I don't know. Why are you asking?" And the bartender said, "Stop getting so defensive."
99 lawyers walk into a bar and the bartender says, "Here, try this drink I'm experimenting with." They take a drink, spit it out, and the bartender says, "Yeah, it's a trial and error process."
99 lawyers walk into a bar and the bartender says, No, you guys have to get out of here. Every time you're here, Evan dents it. Stuff.
99 dietitians walk into a bar. Bartender takes a look and said, "It's not gonna work. Y'all got PCOS."
99 lawyers walk into a bar and order a beer, and the bartender says, "How much?" And they say, "We'll take a case."
99 dietitians walk into a bar and the bartender says, "You can't come in here. The president of your society is rude. I can't stand that, Patricia." And they said, "Don't worry. We elected somebody else. We have a new Trish."
99 lawyers walk into a bar and they have a hell of a time. Some of them are just drinking it up. They won't stop. So the lawyer went, "This and this."
Go ahead, George.
99 walked into a bar and the bartender said, "I thought you met an accident. So you're alive? You did not die yet?"
99 dietitians walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Y'all all right? You're looking a little paleo."
Okay, guys, if I can interject, I have a result for you.
Dun, dun.
Just before we get to this, audience, I would like to thank you. You've been fantastic watching all of the shows in the World Championship Tournament, all of the guest shows we've got. For those that came and saw us live on stage for the Extreme Improv UK Championship over the last couple of weeks. Audience, we have shows every week on the Extreme Improv YouTube channel and social media channels. Do us a favour, head over to youtube.com/Extreme Improv, smash that subscribe button. It really would help, and you'll be able to see loads more shows like this. We do this kind of show every week, plus a bunch of other ones. I'll get this in because I know you're waiting for the result, and I've got your attention for a moment. I can do this. But now, it is time. Everyone has worked really hard. Everyone has been fantastic. I want to thank all of the performers who have taken part in all of the shows, because I can now announce that the 2023 Extreme Improv XStreamed World Champion, Rob Kirby! Well done! Well done! Congratulations, Rob. You have won tonight. Fantastic stuff. And there is a championship belt for you. Congratulations.
Speech.
1 minute monologue speech.
1 minute more.
Can't repeat any words.
You can't repeat it.
You can't say the letter N.
Or V.
No! That's my favorite letter.
Oh!
You have to do it as Batman.
Wow, that is crazy. I'm in absolute shock. I want to thank the audience for giving those amazing suggestions throughout the entire tournament. You guys really make the show. We're just performers up here on camera, but you couldn't do it without the audience. I love every single one of the people on here. The couple people I haven't met, but I've been performing with a lot of these people forever, and I truly care about them. And of course, got to thank David for making this all possible. Wouldn't have met all these people from around the world without him. I can't believe this. This is crazy. But yeah, thank you for those who voted, and thank you for everybody who watched, and that's fantastic.
Awesome stuff. Thank you very much, Rob. So I would like to thank all of the performers who have been on tonight. Corey, Bob, Dave, Nisha, George, Ruth, Cap, Jessica, Denise, Deirdre, and of course our 2023 World Champion, Rob. So, audience, put any final thoughts or comments into the comments section. We'll read them aloud at the end of the show. But now, let's find out where we can find all of our performers on social media. Starting with Dave. Where can the people find you?
You can find me here on Extreme Improv and on Geek Battle and any of the shows related to Extreme Improv. But you can check out my Instagram, DaveMC1993. Check out my YouTube channel, DaveMC, where I do game videos, mostly Star Wars: The Old Republic. They go up every Saturday. And check me out on Halloween, where I'll be playing episode 1 of Tiny Buddy, my Halloween special. Go check that out. I'll be in the live chat.
Awesome stuff. Where can we find you, Bob?
Well, if you come to Utah, come see me there. I'm hoping to get down to California and see Rob again soon. But you can see me at my burger place. Or you can check out, if you're in the States or something, check out the Wasatch Improv Festival that will be starting in January. Submissions still open for a couple more days.
Okay. Where can we find you, Deirdre?
You can find me in LA, Momochi from Ohio. Social media, everything. It's Deidre Kathleen. We're working on a short film right now that I'm co-producing, we being my other producer and I. If you look up Shame the Short Film, that's on all social media. Check us out.
Okay, where can we find you, Corey?
Hey guys, it's me, Corey from Canada. I live in Toronto. I got Twilight improvised on October 30th. It's going to be real stupid. But if I'm not there, I'll be in Dildo, Newfoundland with my good friend, David. He's a good boy. God bless you. Thanks for this, David.
Very welcome. Where can we find you, Capelthave?
Well, first of all, thank you for those who voted, and thank you for watching the show and for your wonderful suggestion. And thank you, David, for reminding me to do this. And you can find me on Swatties, where I sing, I dance, I throw myself in a bucket, I work with puppets. And recently this video is about weird combinations. Seinfeld plus Goofy, what will happen? Backstreet Boys with ducks, what will happen? You can come and check me out. And also, I'm doing a special video about the legend of Sleepy Hollow. It was done by Disney, so look forward to that. And you can also catch me on here numerous shows. Thank you guys for those who voted for me. Love you.
Okay, Ruth, where can the people find you?
You can find me on X. I'm sorry, I'm going to keep calling it Twitter. On Twitter, at Ruth Curtis Acts. You can find me on Extreme Improv XStreamed as often as I can do it. You can probably find me in a hospital ward at some point as well. We'll leave it at that.
Okay, George, where can the people find you?
The people can find me playing with horrible friends of mine doing monthly shows with Queen City Comedy.
Fantastic. Nisha, where can the people find you?
So you can find me on Monday Night Improv on Facebook, and yes, see you there.
Awesome stuff. Jessica, where can the people find you?
Well, once again, you can find me currently in a parking lot inside of a van, which happens sometimes. Otherwise, you can find me posting some photos of these adventures and seen in plain view on Instagram, or just wandering around the streets of Canada, anywhere.
Amazing stuff. Denise, where can the people find you?
Well, I'm pretty stealthy, so you won't find me anywhere on social media because that's a big secret. But you can find me on Wham Bam Improv Jam, sponsored by David Postanski and the Extreme Improv on Wednesday night at 8 p.m. And no experience necessary. I invite you to join us. And at this time of year, you can find me on the court of the Cleveland Cavaliers as a senior dancer.
Okay, just so I look along the top of the screen. Is there anyone I haven't come to yet? Anyone I haven't come to yet? Okay, so before we come to the champion. My name is David Pistansky. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at David Pistansky, spelled Pustansky. You can also get any of my books, including the Extreme Improv Big Book of Improv Games, which will say how to say most of the games we did on tonight's show. There was a couple of new ones which will be in the next book. But this book and all of the other books I released are available on Amazon in paperback or Kindle editions and are available worldwide. And now, where can we find our new reigning and defending Extreme Improv Extremed World Champion, Rob? Where can the people find you? Very good.
Improv nights. You can find me on Polly's online variety show, and if you're in Southern California, where I have met Bob Bedore when he comes to Disneyland, we do Polly's Picnics live shows, usually backyards, and you can find me on Extreme Improv as often as possible. I am occasionally a host of the Wham Bam Jam, which I hope to rejoin sometime in the future. I was really proud to see 4 members of that here today, or 3 or 4, I can't count that well. And yeah, just a great time for everyone. Does this mean I can't play again next year since nobody else has who's won?
Well, you know what, that's the interesting thing. Shout out to our previous world champions, Ashley, Laura, Hannah. So far, none of our world champions has made the challenge to come back. You're very welcome to come back. We will see what happens next year. I'm going to make the decision right now, and I will announce it because we were speaking earlier. Guys, if you want it, we will bring back the team championship in a few months' time. We'll figure it out. It's a lot just doing this one. But for now, I want to thank everyone here. I'll very quickly check some of the comments. Jane says, great show, everyone. Congratulations, Rob. Alexander says, well done, Cap. You did great. JJ Hazan said, thought it was 9:30 start. Well done, Rob. So missed most of the show there. Fantastic. Janie says, absolutely fabulous. Everyone is a star. Congratulations to Rob. Tom says, St. John's, Newfoundland is my father's homeland. Useful information there. It's good to know. The Princess Diva says, thank you, David. Awesome. Congratulations all. Sophie says, well done, everyone. Congratulations to the winner, Rob, all in capitals. So thank you so much, audience. Once again, if you want to help out so that Extreme Improv can keep doing more and more, like us on Facebook, follow us on X and all that. We're on all of the platforms at Extreme Improv. The main one is go over to youtube.com/Extreme Improv and smash that subscribe button there if you haven't already. Now, an announcement I'd like to make. Now, audience, if you've been along for this journey, you will know that for a long time, look, improv it's a thing that people don't understand quite as much as theatre, as stand-up and stuff like that. And part of this is to bring more eyes onto it. And one of the things, the reason I always promote the YouTube channel so much is so that we get more recommendations at. And I've been trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and I've just seen we have reached it tonight. So thank you very much, audience. It's been a long journey to get there. So, 1,000 subscribers. Woohoo! Now, audience, thank you so much, and until next time, stay safe, always stay extremed, and ciao for now. Boom! And we're off the air.
Free cake for everyone!
Congrats!
Are you delivering?